Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Funnily enough, I am actually just back from Scotland. I feel as if I've been on the road for about 100 days straight, even though I've only been on the road for around 3 days. But I think these effects of prep are absolutely getting to me more than ever. Because I'm getting obviously so much leaner, I've not got as much energy. Food surprisingly is still very high, which I mean is something that's obviously not playing a role in this. Like food, because my food's that high, it can't be anything to do with that. But I think just because obviously my body's responding in a way that I'm getting so much leaner, I'm getting obviously more shredded by the day, I am losing energy by the day, and surprisingly once again training's actually not taking a hit. But I think just continuously being on the move 24/7, obviously working a lot more and just obviously prioritising my training, making sure that it goes very well. Realistically, I am just very tired, but at the same time you do catch me as I take in my pre-workout meal, which as you can see is the good old sweet potato, and there's some chicken in there as well. I hope you can see that. But yeah, we are in for shoulders today. Now, one thing I did want to actually mention, because this is just going to be like a pretty random vlog, I guess, but I do want to start bringing back obviously these kind of random vlogs throughout prep, just with how I'm feeling, updates, things like that. Like I said, we're in for shoulders. I might include a physique update in this video as well, because it is something that I've not put up for around a few weeks now, in which, like I said, that's what I was going to do. I didn't want to put any physique updates up because realistically you would just see the same thing over and over and over again, and then it doesn't really make it that kind of like, whoa, there's changes. Do you know what I mean? It just makes it look like, alright, he's lost a couple of pounds on the scales but looks no different. That's really the way that it would always look. But one thing I did want to mention is, does anybody else go through phases of just cutting up t-shirts? Like, I don't mean just cutting them up to bits, I mean like cutting the sleeves off them for training and that, because I am in this phase right now where I can't stop cutting up my t-shirts, and like obviously I'm cutting off the sleeves to the point where they're pretty much like, I think what they're classified as is like razorback vests, I believe. I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong, but even that, just like cutting the sleeves off them, I would only ever wear a vest on like back days, shoulder days, potentially a chest day at a push, but not really. And obviously it's always been a thing, but I think throughout this prep it's been a little bit different. I've actually started going through the phase of just cutting up my t-shirts. Now this is actually a... what t-shirt is this? One thing I will add is I would never cut up any of my good stuff, so obviously it is all like old t-shirts or t-shirts that I've had for years and years and years that I've got no issue with cutting up. But this is a Ultraflex t-shirt. It says Northeast Mecca on the back there, and of course we've got a little Ultraflex logo in there, as you will be able to see. So obviously we are in for shoulders, and I thought what better to do than cut off an Ultraflex t-shirt sleeves and wear it for my session tonight. Now obviously we've got on my grey gas bottoms and we've got on my black and red Jordans. I don't even know how well you can really see that, along with obviously a set of Nike socks. But yeah, that is the pointless quote of the day and the pointless topic of the day, in which I wanted to discuss with you guys that realistically you're not going to care about. But I'm not going to waffle on any longer because I need to get that pre-workout meal in right there. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it, then once again, please do not forget to drop the video a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get on with this day. One side done. There we go, job done, nice and simple like that. I think I could actually take up this as a career, because any time that I've done any of these t-shirts, they actually look fantastic, if I do say so myself. As you can see here, there's the Ultraflex logo right there, 100% or nothing, because of course that is what we stand by every single day of our lives. But yeah, I am going to head in for shoulders now. Pre-workout meal is done, it is in. I don't actually know what the crack is for tonight with regards to my shoulder session, because in Ultraflex right now, there is quite a few machines that is unfortunately broken. The Cybex Smith machine's out, there is a side raise machine that I use every single session is out, pretty much all cable machines are out, and what I'm saying is a good job that I actually use a barbell and some dumbbells for most of my sessions. So I think that's one of the biggest things that is a learning curve for absolutely everybody that's in Ultraflex right now, that uses all the machines, all the cable machines. Please stay away from them, pick up a barbell, and then you'll actually save the machines from getting broken, because everybody just seems to go towards these machines now, and everybody just thinks that the only way forward to make progression is machines, the only way forward to make progressions is cables, D-handles, absolute all that things. And then what we've seen is every single cable machine being broken, because it's pretty much just being used that much. And yeah, not that there's anything wrong with using a cable machine. I will always use one, but obviously at the end of my session I'll always get the bigger movements done. Don't get me wrong, I will use a Smith machine, but that's not really the point. We'll stay away from the Smith machine today. We will look to probably use something down the lines of the Prime shoulder press or the Hammer Strength shoulder press for the machine. We'll do a dumbbell press, and then we'll just do the fluff work, dumbbell side raises, dumbbell front raises, we'll hit some rear delts, we'll hit some biceps, we'll hit some triceps, and then we potentially may pause. But I am just back to waffling on so much longer. I don't actually know how I do it. How do I do it? How do I do it? I don't know. So let's go on with shoulders. Quickest run ever, guys, over the pre-workout and intra-workout supplementation. So we have got HR Labs No Code. So that's No Code V2 in the cherry bubblegum flavour, and pre-workout wise, of course, DFib V2 in the cherry aid flavour. Now, as you guys will know, obviously I used to take Carb Up, in which is the intra-carb powder, but I no longer have it in my diet, so it got taken out, hence why it is just No Code in the session. So yeah, HR Labs Kiffy15, I'll stick the code on the screen right about now, and I'll also link you up to the website in the description box below. But that is all from the supplement side. Let's get to the gym. And just like that, guys, shoulders done for yet another day. I actually took a very successful session today. Although there was a couple of pieces of equipment that I wanted done that I couldn't actually get on, it was a very successful session all in, like with everything that I'd done. I hit rears as well at the very end. Now that's another thing that I have just been thrown into both now. I used to rotate it between my kind of back and shoulder sessions. Obviously I would do like 2 or 3 sets of rear delts at the very end. Now I've implemented them into both shoulder sessions and back sessions, so that means that they are in 2 back sessions throughout the week, and then every second week they'll be in 2 shoulder sessions throughout the week, and obviously every second week they'll only be in 1 shoulder session because I'll do chest twice that week. But like I said, successful session. I am now just getting my rapid recovery shake in, and then it'll be time to make some white potato, and it'll pretty much be the end of the night. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to carry this video into tomorrow, because tomorrow we do have deadlifts. Now that was one thing tonight. I was pretty cautious of how much loading I was putting onto my lower back, just because obviously I've got deadlifts tomorrow, and I really do want to be fresh because it's been around 10 days since I deadlifted. The last session was actually with Big Laws and Josh and the rest of the HR Labs team, which is madness because I can remember doing a video that just feels like yesterday saying that I was actually going to be deadlifting with them next week, and that's now 10 days ago. So we're deadlifting tomorrow nevertheless, so I'm going to just carry this video into tomorrow, include just a little bit. I'm not going to film the full deadlift session, don't get me wrong, I'm just going to film a little bit, but just to kind of keep it in this random sort of vlog and make sure that I'm not just ending it on me cooking white potato that you guys see every single video. But yeah, deadlifts tomorrow, so I will just catch up with you guys in the next clip. Genuinely cannot believe that I am letting you guys into this secret information, but the way to make your white potato chips in the air fryer taste even better is part boil them, and once they reach the boil, don't let them bubble for any more than like 20 seconds before firing them into the air fryer. I literally cannot believe I'm letting you into this secret information, but this is like major. This is major for your white potato. If you want them to taste extra good, part boil them and then fire them into the air fryer. Just another little random bit to put in this video. This is 900 grams of sweet potato in here, so obviously I am still prepping all of my sweet potato the night before. Of course this does only do 2 meals, so I do actually have more to put in, but just to kind of include it in this video, my kind of pre-bedtime routine obviously does include me having my basic and my AGF, my last couple of meals, but it does also include me prepping my sweet potato for the following day, so this is like an everyday thing.
Physically, you can break mentally, you can break your heart, you can break your spirit, and all of those are gonna leave a mark. But the mark that they leave can be the mark of victory, or it can be the mark of defeat.
It is staying with the breaking that produces the blessing. It is not what you go through that determines where you end up. It's who you listen to. Because I think right now, you are walking through a valley between 2 voices. One is wisdom, one is worry. One is gratitude, one is grumbling. One is blame, one is faith.
Come on then. Yes. Good. Yep. And again, come on. Yep. Come on now. Nice. Come on. Yes. Nice and easy. Halfway, come on. Good. Good. Good, keep it moving. Good. Nice.
Every way that you break, while it's a chance for you to give up and for you to fall apart, but there's also opportunity to get stronger and get smarter and get faster and get tougher and get more stable and get more resilient and get better.
What I need you to do is I need you to find a reason to keep going. And if you can find a reason to keep going, I know you're strong enough to do it because you're human. And every human has what it takes to get past whatever they're going through if they decide to. Push through it. Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive.
The fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning. You have the opportunity to show the world what you are really made of.
I need you to look at that sickness that's going on in your life right now, whatever it is. I want you to say, I can beat it. I can beat it. I will beat it. I must. I got a family to live for. I ain't through yet. My life ain't over yet. There's some things in life you don't need no degree for. You don't need no money for it. You don't need no support for it. There's some things in life you just gonna get through when you tell yourself, I'm gonna get through this.
Regardless of what happens to you in life, regardless of the adversity, regardless of the opposition, regardless of the trial and tribulation, nothing can stop you. The only thing that can stop you is you. No situation, no circumstance, no piece of adversity can define your life. Never let a circumstance define you.
And I'm not retreating. I'm not running. I don't care what they say on paper. I don't care if you say we outnumbered. We live by this and we die by this. We don't retreat. We don't run. We gonna stand and we gonna live and we gonna die by what we stand for, and everybody gonna know what we represent and what we're part of.
I got staying power. I got staying power.
Be encouraged today that no matter what you walk through, no matter how broken your marriage is, no matter how many times you failed,
there is within you a spirit that is greater than whatever